Ew, the hair eat. It eats something. I have to cut it some more. And yes, I cut it. Just in case anybody was wondering. Because I'm the baddest hair cutter in the land. Anyway, enough primping and pressing. That face me got y'all. Anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome or welcome back to Crystalline's Crystal Clear Visions, where y'all know I like to use my visions, tarot, oracle, music, movies, dreams, wherever to get us the messages from the Most High, from our angels, from our ancestors, from our guides and loved ones who are here, as well as passed over. Y'all know they like to bring us messages of encouragement. They like to help us get past any blockages, and I'm gonna keep it a buck sometimes. They like to let us be a little nosy. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone for being here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions to the channel. Shout out to those of you who donate, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, anything, everything you do to encourage and support me and my channel's growth. Know that it is greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, and I ask for you to continue to keep that up for me. And should you happen to be new here to the channel, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope you find this content to be enjoyable. I hope I am able to tickle your fancy. All I ask in return is if I check out that box for you, is for you to make sure you hit that like button for me. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell and all so you are notified when I go live or upload any more videos. And of course, I do have to preface these videos by saying that they are for entertainment and educational purposes only. So please make sure that you are using discernment as you are checking out these readings, okay? I am not liable for the fate that you catch from my interpretation of the illustrations on these cards. Also, these are general messages, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This ain't everybody's story. And last but certainly not least, please do not use this as legal and or medical advice because your girl has no license in any of those areas, okay? So that's it and out the way. Let's get into it. I don't know why that clap is so important. I mean, I know why it's important. It dispels any negative energy. It moves the energy along, but I don't know. I just feel like it goes so perfect. It make everything flow perfectly. But I wasn't done shuffling the cards. But when I get done, we're gonna get into it. All right. I hope y'all are having a wonderful morning. How y'all doing out there? Make sure y'all hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, comment. Good morning. Good morning. Sometimes I can't wait to fall asleep so I can wake up to you again. Good morning. Good morning. I've been practicing that. It still don't sound how I want it to sound though. It's like I'm still like constricted a little bit, but don't worry. I'm looking for something. What I'm looking for? Oh, my Palo Santo. I thought my days of love were gone. I thought the time had passed on finding a love today. But you came and showed me a different side of the coin. Now I'm standing here and our love just keeps on flowing. Good morning, good morning. Sometimes I can't wait to fall asleep so I can wake up to you again. Good morning. Good morning. So I must be dreaming. That's PJ Morton and Susan Carroll. Good morning. That song go hard. I try at least do it every morning because it's just so upbeat and happy, and it's loving and good morning. And I wanted to go to sleep and wake up to you, but anyway. All right. I don't want this to burn my car out. I want to say it's gonna go out in a minute. So let's get into it. Got stuff all on my shirt. Anyway, shuffling the deck to see what come out, what it is we need to know about today's spirit, what this reading gonna be about. All right. Got something out pretty quick. We got an opportunity. Somebody may be getting some sort of opportunity, or there's an opportunity open up. Today is November 1st, which is 1/11/11/01. So 111. Oh, that could be significant. The time is 9:09 as we getting started. Um, so 9 is all about a new beginning. One is about new beginnings. Um, moving forward. 9 is about completion, so that could be significant. Again, the stars are aligned for some sort of perfect opportunity. We got the burden of proof here. We have a settlement here, so somebody definitely could be dealing with court legal situations here, dealing with the legal system. We got a PPP loan. Somebody could have took out a PPP loan. Remember back in the day when everybody was getting them. My only regret is that I didn't get one. We got a mayor here. So this could be a mayor. Again, we talking about politics, seems like. We got home. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love and affection. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Anyway, single parent. Wind that makes the tall grass bend into leaning. We got pride. Suddenly the snowflakes that fall have a meaning. Time be my friend. Help me start again. It's the bass. Anyway, we got pride here. We got single parent. So somebody could be very prideful as a single parent. I know me as a single parent. I'm very prideful. Um, Sometimes to my own detriment because I don't like to ask for help or I don't like to let people know when I need help. Um, Again, we got home, and it's crazy because I was just singing Home by Stephanie Mills, and that's from The Wizard of Oz. But she's singing about like she's been taken away from her home, and she's realizing just how much she I heard underestimated, but that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. But how much she just didn't really care for her home. Like, cause I want to say I ain't never actually seen like The Wizard of Oz. Y'all don't. Who cares? I know the gist of the story, but I want to say she got to fight with her aunt, and then that's when the storm come through or whatever, and it whisked her away. So she's realizing just how unappreciative she was of home. But now she's starting to understand like all that she missing it basically. Um, but again, this is somebody that could be in their pride, so they may not even want to speak on the fact that they miss home. Um, and then we got some sort of situation here where someone is dealing with court. Maybe somebody, because to get taken away from home and to be placed, because like in the Wizard of Oz or in Oz, in the land of Oz, everything was like some stuff was scary, some stuff was glitz and glam, some stuff was, you just didn't really know what was gonna happen. Like it was a lot going on. Um, and so when you go, like, cause somebody could be going to jail when you go to jail, trust me, I've been so it's a lot going on. It's a definitely a different experience from what you are used to. And you do long for home. Taken for granted. That's what I wanted to say. So somebody is realizing that they took home for granted. A single parent. Somebody could be running for mayor or be a mayor or be in office. Maybe somebody didn't want to be a single parent or a leader, head of the household. Somebody could do taxes. We got the PPP loan here. But head of household is what you file, like when you filing your taxes. With the burden of proof, maybe somebody could be dealing with the IRS and they're having to like prove. Then we also have this settlement here. So somebody's definitely trying to prove something when it comes to money. Again, we got some sort of opportunity here. It says sad. All of your friends at a party while you're stuck at work. So yeah, somebody is stuck needing to like, defend themselves. Like somebody's having to be serious when they really want to be out having fun. Somebody is stuck having to deal with like the real world when they really want to be out just carefree, right? And now this person, well, somebody, it could just be a matter of them being disciplined, right? Because there is some sort of opportunity that's about to come up for someone. So it's like somebody's discipline may pay off. It may land them some sort of huge opportunity. But let's see what else is coming out here. Maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time in my life, to grow up. Time be my friend. Help me start again. I wish I was a kid again sometimes. I have had my mind spun around in space, but I still know where I'm going. Hold on, wait a minute. But I still have some direction. I have had my mind spun around in space, but I still know. I don't remember how the song goes. It's been a minute. That's my jam, though. Anyway, let's go. Come on. What's the emotions on this? You're watching a scary movie here. So again, somebody's nervous. Somebody's scared. Seeing something play out, and it's causing this person, somebody could be like living a scary movie type life. Again, it's like somebody's forced to be serious, to be like just kind of pushed forward by fear instead of moving forward out of just pure desire. It's, we got sad trying to pop out. You've been waiting in line for an hour for this movie. It's sold out. So the movies could be significant. Somebody could have an opportunity to be in the movies or to be on the big screen or to be seen here. Maybe somebody is sad because again, maybe this person, there's something about this movie, some sort of movie. Maybe somebody is seeing a movie and the movie's not what they expected or it's scary. Again, we got sold out. You're at a wedding and the groom just said the wrong name. So somebody is nervous because of, again, some sort of opportunity backfired. Or just somebody was hoping that something, I don't just heard face value. So something wouldn't be taken for face value or something like that. Somebody was supposed to be getting married and now they're not. But I feel like this person, it's kind of like the bride kind of knew because it's saying the groom said the wrong name. But it's like the bride in this situation almost seems like she was kind of forcing this groom, even though this groom, because if he said the wrong name to me, he thinking about somebody else. He got somebody else on his mind. Somebody else that he wants to be marrying. And maybe the signs was always there. So I feel like somebody is having to face a situation where the signs were always there, where, you know, the red flags was always there, but someone was overlooking it. But now it's like they don't have a choice but to face it head on now. They can no longer overlook the sign. Like it's come to a head. It's come to a boil here. And for someone, it's like a movie that's is I always like to say my life is like a movie because things just crazy type stuff happens to me and people would never like believe the type of life that I live or the type of things that happen to me in my life. Um Somebody's life is like that, but it's not really like they're not seeing the positives in it. This is somebody that because they're being driven by fear and sadness, they're seeing like the negative side of it. Maybe someone needs to look at it from a different perspective. Cause like yeah, with the you're at a wedding and the groom just said the wrong name. Yes, at first glance, that's very devastating that, the groom want to be with somebody else. He got all the way to the altar before he decided like he wanted to be with someone else. But on the bright side, like somebody is not having to spend their life with someone that didn't love them or didn't want to be with them and was only, marrying them for ulterior motives or you know what I'm saying? So it's like this situation, which could have been a total or is a total meltdown and disaster, is also something that has a everything has a bright side. You gotta look at the bright side. You have to look at it from a different perspective, and sometimes it takes time to see that other perspective. And with that home, again, I get that somebody is realizing maybe they bit off a little bit more than they could chew. Somebody is realizing like they didn't appreciate what they had, and now they're recognizing that they should have showed a little bit more appreciation here. Somebody definitely could have been like a leader or meant to be a leader, but somebody allowed their attitude, their emotions, their immature emotions. Because again, this is somebody that may have needed to grow up, but they wanted to be, they didn't necessarily want to grow up, but now this person is being forced to grow because like they're now having to be in a situation where they are looking back and like, dang, I had the good life, or things were going great here, or I screwed up. The flags was there though. I should have been paying attention. Yeah, look, we got a mature woman at the bottom of the deck. So this is someone that's maturing, growing up, realizing like maybe somebody is they're looking at it as if they missed the opportunity, but you never really can miss an opportunity. If something's for you, it's for you. It'll come back around. Maybe you just wasn't ready for it. You're tested within your entire life. So somebody just wasn't ready for some sort of opportunity, but that doesn't mean that it won't come back around. But someone here is like sitting in sadness and fear, and that's why they feel as if they're missing out on this opportunity. Again, with this single parent energy, maybe somebody could have had a child before they had everything together, right? um some anything could have happened here. Somebody didn't want to like face this though. For someone, they could have even been pushing their pride to the side because they didn't want to break up a home. But there's like finances. Yeah, we got family room. So there's some sort of secret when it comes to finances, someone's finances. Again, somebody's having to prove their finances here. Maybe somebody bought a home or something, and they're again, I'm feeling like somebody could be being audited by the IRS. Somebody could be getting some sort of settlement from the mayor in the mayor's office. Like somebody could have been wrongfully, convicted or something like that. But it's like some sort of huge secret is coming out, family room, something someone tried to keep within the home, like a situation that somebody tried to keep contained within a home here. Again, I feel like somebody was definitely trying to keep a home together. Somebody could have even been, because 21, which is this card, is the world in regular tarot. And that's about closing off a cycle. Now, I did say with the 9, we was talking about completions. So somebody could be completing a home, or there's just a situation within a home that's coming full circle here. Like I said, someone didn't appreciate what they had, but now they're realizing like that they should have been appreciating it. All right, anything gonna come out though? I just been shuffling the cards. Yeah, we got a privileged lady here. So somebody definitely could have been very privileged. And we got a main male here. So 1 and 12, 112, November 2nd, 11/2 could be significant here. So we got that magician energy, and then that is 12 the devil. Yeah, because 13 is death. So the devil energy. And again, we got this secret here. There's some sort of secret between a main male and a privileged lady. What's going on here? We got magnet here. There's some sort of attraction here. Unexplainable attraction. Somebody is like pulling someone in like a magnet. I heard like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire. My love is strong. Can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. Janet Jackson. That's the way love goes. 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 There's a divine masculine that's wishing and praying that somebody will return. Yeah, because they feel some sort of pull. So that could be what this opportunity is. So like I said, someone here definitely feels like they missed out on an opportunity. They felt some sort of strong attraction. Maybe this person felt like they didn't have enough with this main male energy and this privileged lady energy. Because the privileged lady is someone like she looks unattainable. She looks very attractive, very appealing, but very unattainable. Like for the average man who may feel like it's crazy that I keep channeling all these Disney Channel movies or Disney movies. I know last night I channeled Beauty and the Beast, but now I'm channeling a whole new world, a dazzling place from way up here. No one to tell us no or where to go. Who is that? That's Aladdin, Jasmine. A whole new world, exciting sights from way up here. It's crystal clear. Let me share this whole new world with you. Somebody, yeah, a whole new world. Somebody's about to confess. So there's a divine masculine wishing that they could like confess. Because I feel like somebody feels like they missed out on an opportunity. This person missed out on, or they feel like this. But remember, I said it's all about someone's viewpoint of it. Maybe in the past when this opportunity was presented, this person wasn't ready. They wasn't prepared, right? Now this person has gotten like prepared. They've got some sort of proof because there's a settlement here. And a settlement is usually like someone getting something. Hold on, let me look up a settlement. Let's see. Okay, so a settlement is a process of resolving a dispute. So we already see somebody that's about to confess. So there's a dispute that's about to be resolved here. Um, maybe in the past this person was operating out of fear and scarcity, but now they're seeing something from a different perspective, so they're moving forward here. They're moving in a different direction. They're doing something different. But like I said before, somebody in the past, like, they didn't pay attention to the red flags, but now they're paying attention to them. And I also feel like maybe this person assigned red flags when it didn't necessarily, it shouldn't have been a red flag. I feel like somebody definitely prematurely judged a situation. Like I said, with this mayor energy, because I'm getting like somebody could be running for mayor. Greetings, educate to liberate. Thank you so much for being here. Um, somebody was like, somebody could be running to be a mayor, or somebody could, because I said that somebody didn't want to grow up, like somebody didn't want to, like, be an adult. They didn't appreciate the life that they had. And so this person started to deviate, and now that they've deviated, they realized that, they should have been a little bit more appreciative. Like I said, for someone, they feel like they missed the opportunity, but it's not that they missed it. They're having to look at it from a different perspective. They weren't ready. They wasn't going to be able to take care of it. They weren't going to appreciate it as much. Because remember, in the movie, well, not in the movie, in The Wiz, or The Wizard of Oz, she was, well, that's the wish. She was thinking about going home because she now appreciated the beauty of being at home, the beauty of being with her family, like not having a family. And, of course, she had all these people in the world of Oz that were, it was great, but she realized that it was really just all an illusion. Nothing in the land of Oz was actually real. It was all just kind of glitz and glamour. Um, but what she had back at home was real. And I feel like this is how somebody is feeling. Like, maybe this opportunity was something real. This opportunity was a home. This opportunity was stability. This opportunity could have been like a job. Um, Somebody felt like, or somebody wasn't necessarily qualified in the beginning. For other people, they just maybe felt like they weren't qualified, but they would have eventually got there. But again, it's like something is happening the way it was meant to happen. Like, and I definitely see somebody's wish being granted. I see something being resolved here. For someone, it was even as serious as, like, they didn't want to marry someone, but they felt like they had to marry this person, maybe because they didn't want to be a single parent. Yeah, somebody like wasn't shit. Somebody's realizing that they was dealing with somebody that wasn't shit. Somebody that was just kind of doodling and wasting time. They wasn't really trying to, they didn't really have like a set plan. They didn't have any type of real like action. They was just, drawing lines and just seeing what was created. And while sometimes that, can work in life, sometimes you do have to have like a goal. You can't just always wing everything. And somebody definitely could have been like that. Like, they could have just, take take it as it comes. But somebody needed to lack the little discipline. They needed to get a little bit more discipline within themselves. All right, Spirit, what's the tea? All right, all right, all right. We got dust it off. So somebody, this could be dealing with someone cleaning, doing a lot of cleaning. Again, this is making me, we got home here. So a house could be significant here. We got cock blocking here. So somebody was trying to hide the fact that they were cock blocking a situation here. Yeah, they was trying to get somebody hooked to them. Fishing could be significant. Somebody definitely tried to cover up some sort of, yeah, they was trying to keep somebody from giving some sort of offer, offering somebody on a date to go out for coffee, offering someone some sort of nutrients or sustenance. This is some sort of invitation. Somebody was trying to keep someone from getting some sort of invitation, being able to get this settlement, get this resolution. They were cock blocking this person. Again, we have this groom that's about to get married to this bride, right? And he said the wrong name. He called the bride by the wrong name. Somebody in this situation, again, like I said, this could have definitely been like a forced marriage. For somebody, it could have been a mother that was doing this, like forcing this son to marry someone here. For others, it could have been the bride that was doing this, trying to force this person to marry them, or only marrying this person because of what they could get them. We got thief popping out here, so somebody was definitely hoping to get some sort of money here. The plan was to rob someone, so it was like if they got this person to marry them, maybe there was gonna be some sort of wealth transfer here. It's given dang, what is that movie, The Beverly Hillbillies, when the lady was she was pretending like she was French to try and get the dude to marry her so that her and her real husband could run off with all his money because he had struck. Somebody could, because again, there's an opportunity here. Somebody has gotten or will get some sort of opportunity, some sort of money here. And there was somebody that was trying to force this person to marry them so that they could have access to this. They was trying to deceive this person. Yeah, because I feel like somebody lives in a home where, or they feel like somebody is dreading getting married. Like I see this, they're dreading marrying someone because they feel like everything in their being is letting them know that they're not supposed to be with this person. And I'm saying that because I keep hearing that line, when I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there. So this person sees home as somewhere where it's full of love, it's full of life. But whoever this is, because this person has ulterior motives. They're a cock blocker, they're a thief. They tried to keep this person hooked on them, stuck to them. So maybe they could have been doing some sort of magic, spell work, manipulation tactics. And then they was trying to they was trying to hide their hands that they was doing this, but somebody can feel this intuitively. They may not be able to prove because this person is doing a good job of, covering their tracks, dusting off, and not leaving any prints or any evidence. Yeah, this person feels like they're doing a good job of moving in silence, but someone can like see through the bullshit. They can see like all the stuff that this person has, because you can lie about a lot of things, but your facial expression tells a lot. People don't understand that your body language tells a lot. And so, in just even the energy that you submit or give off tells a lot. And somebody knows how to read all of that. And someone is recognizing like that this person that they've been trying to build some sort of home with, trying to parent with, trying to, maybe even have a business or build some sort of life with, they're realizing that this person ain't that, but they met someone or they know someone or they've been in the energy of someone that is that. And they're wishing that they were back with that energy. But they didn't appreciate that energy when they were in that person's energy in the beginning. Like this person ran from being like some sort of leader, some sort of head of household. We got moving silence coming out here again. We got a boss daddy and we got ego. So yeah, somebody was operating out of their ego. Somebody is realizing that another person that they're dealing with is also operating out of ego here. Like I said, this person is trying to move in silence, but this boss is seeing what this individual is doing here. And they also know, they feel it as well because this person is operating out of their ego. They're hurt. It says hurt ego getting in the way of the relationship. So somebody here is stable, rich, a owner, a business owner, a CEO, a boss. Again, we have pride here. So this person definitely could have been in their pride. They allowed their pride to ruin their relationships, which is why they ended up being with this person that thought they was moving in silence, or this person that's trying to silence them or keep them quiet so that they can attain their wealth. They wasn't able to see. Like, now they're seeing all the, the facial expression. They're reading all the energy that this person was giving off. But in the past, because they were stuck in their ego, they was moving past it. I said that somebody was refusing to see the red flags, but now they don't have a choice, because now the red flags have turned into a burning building, and now they got to figure out how to get out. Somebody is looking up someone's info here. This boss dad, whoever this is that's thinking about home, like they're looking somebody up online, watching somebody, studying someone, trying to get information on this person. And that's why when this person makes it to the altar, they gonna say the wrong name, because they gonna say the person's name that they've been looking up and thinking about all the time. But again, this was like something that was meant to happen. This person had been holding these feelings in, holding these emotions in because of their pride. I just heard a drunk heart speaks a sober mind. So somebody could have been drunk. And when you drunk, you say what's real. And somebody definitely, that could be a situation here. Somebody could have took a lot of drinks to get to the altar, and now they drunk and they saying the name of the person that they actually wanted to be with, the person that they actually want to be marrying. Anything else, Spirit? Because I gotta hurry up and get up in here. Yeah, somebody definitely thought they could convince time to slow up, but you can't, well, you can't manipulate time, but you really can't. Look, firm foundation, emperor energy here. Again, somebody was meant to be some sort of leader. Somebody was meant to be balanced. Somebody was meant to be strong. Somebody was balanced to where they could get through any type of obstacle. But this person was afraid to face their shadow self. This person is now integrating their shadow self, right? They're now coming into balance, right? They're now getting this firm foundation here, but they wasted a lot of time is kind of what I'm getting. This is the moon energy here. So it's like definitely this person allowed themselves to be deceived. They fell for the deception. And now this person is realizing, that the whole time it's like the resolution is that, they're understanding that they was the ones in their own way holding themselves back the whole time. We got passion ignited. So somebody's passion is being ignited. That's the Ace of Wands energy. Now that somebody has reached some sort of stability, the passion within them has been ignited. This person is now ready to embark on this new journey to learn. This person has this fire burning within them that they're ready to release. Yeah, because somebody wants to have their wishes fulfilled. Like I said, there's definitely some sort of resolution here. There's definitely a lot of abundance here. Somebody feels like they can't hold it in no more. That's why this person is about to confess. This is why, the truth is coming out. They're about to say the person's name, or maybe even speak this person's name. Well, yeah, speak this person's name. I'm hearing Romeo and Juliet can arose by any other name. Sound is sweet or something like that. That's what Romeo was saying to Juliet. Should I deny my name? And I don't know. Somebody definitely is like denying maybe their family to move forward here, to create their own family. Like, if somebody's following their own passion, they're following their own inner guidance, inner, fire. And then I say to somebody a fire was started. Somebody no longer can extinguish the fire anymore. Something's burning. Somebody is finally getting a spine, a backbone, right? In this card is showing like the lower lumbar part of the spine, which is pretty much the powerhouse of the body. Like if this part of the body is strong, if the spine is strong, and operating fully functional, then the entire body is strong and firm and can't be moved. Somebody is finally, again, accepting that. They're understanding like that they can't be moved, right? They're understanding like their foundation. They're getting their foundation together. And it's this is being birthed out of the fact that this person had to experience going on a journey where they realized everything on that journey was an illusion. Like everything was a lie. And now it makes them appreciate the reality that they are creating, that they are now moving towards creating. And like I said, with this Nine of Cups energy, somebody's wishes are being fulfilled. And it's a lot of abundance, a lot of growth. But this person had to face their shadow, and they had to get a firm foundation before they embarked on this harmonious relationship that took time to grow. So that's what I got, y'all. I hope it brought you some truth, some peace, and some clarity. If nothing else, I hope you guys were thoroughly entertained. As always, I'm appreciative of you for spending time with me. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell and all, so you are notified next time I go live or upload any more videos. Also, y'all make sure y'all comment, get the video moving. And again, I appreciate y'all for spending time with me, okay? Popping in, popping out, anything and everything that y'all did. I hope that I was able to help you and you learned something or you were entertained. And until the next time, y'all, make sure y'all go out there and create the day you deserve. Like home, when I think of home. Somebody's name could be Stephanie. Stephanie. I want to sing. I want to shout. Hey, hey, when I think of home. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here and loving my energy. I try. All right, y'all. I got to go. Deuces. Bye.